Hello everyone, we are Group 2, consisting of 5 members. The issue of population is a crucial one in today's development. So today we are going to discuss the world's population. According to the United Nations World Population Prospects 2024 report, the global population is expected to reach a peak of approximately 10.3 billion in the 2080s of this century. Population growth has a significant impact on people's lives. Therefore, we have chosen to conduct interviews to gain a more direct understanding of the effects brought about by population growth.
问题就是，请问您在马来西亚生活的10多年中，您是否感受到人口增长对日常生活的直接影响？比如说呢，住房、交通或者医疗资源方面。
对于这个问题呢，确实感受到了这个人口增长，让我们这个城市变得更加的拥挤，尤其像吉隆坡这样的城市特别明显，交通堵塞就是特别是在高峰期的时候，非常明显。虽然说我们这个公共这个交通工具啊，一直在改善当中，在提高，但是它仍然跟不上这个人口的增长。还有一个就是住房方面，房价呢一直不再上涨，还有这个租金，很多这个年轻人买不起房子，然后只能选择合租。医疗这一块呢，虽然说这个质量很好，各方面都待遇挺好，但是大一点的医院常常就是人挺多的，这个需要就医的人需要预约，等待这个时间是比较长。我感觉这个问题也挺为严重，挺为明显的。
Population growth brings more consumer demand for a region's economic development. But it also brings the problem of resource scarcity, which leads to price increases. Population growth also exacerbates traffic congestion, which is the most palpable impact on people. People's commute times have become longer, and the risk of traffic accidents has also increased. The difficulty of traffic management has also increased significantly. With the support of the government, the impact on healthcare is relatively small. However, it's not difficult to notice that there are more people and children in hospitals. The speed of population growth exceeds the speed of training medical staff, which has an impact on the quality of medical services. Economy, transportation, and healthcare are crucial aspects of people's lives. Population growth brings both challenges and opportunities to these areas. Only through scientific planning and precise policy making can we achieve a virtuous interaction between population and social development and move towards a sustainable future. With population growing, will Earth's environment thrive or decline? It's worth pondering.
那第二个问题，请问您是否注意到了人口增长，对马来西亚环境带来了什么影响？比如说，垃圾处理、空气质量，或者是自然资源的消耗这些方面，请问您有什么感受呢？
对，这个也是比较现实的一个问题，这个也注意到了。这个城市垃圾处理确实压力蛮大的，压力越来越大，尤其是在这个假期节假日的时候，这个垃圾这个堆积更严重一些。然后跟着就是这个空气质量也跟着有所下降，特别是在一些工业区比较聚集的一些地区，它这个资源的这个消耗也增加了。比如说这个生活用水，有时候会面临一些停水啊、限水啊这些问题。我觉得这个问题应该我们政府方面需要强有力的这些做一些环保的这些政策，包括这些各个企业，然后像是我们个人，人人有这种意识，要有这种责任心，要共同关注这个事情。
Facing resource shortages, renewable resources have become the primary solution. The utilization rate of renewable resources is low, so we can only rely on limited resources. There is no doubt that population growth has led to an explosive increase in regional garbage. According to data from the World Bank, the global average is that each person produces 0.74 kilograms of garbage per day. To meet housing demands from population growth, much forest is cut for building houses and industrial parks. The forest ecosystem has been damaged. Many animals and plants have lost their habitats, and rare species are even facing extinction. Population growth and rapid industrialization have pressured the environment. Rising resource demands prompt faster industrial growth. Factories emit vast waste, causing air, water, and soil pollution. Excessive deforestation for land destroys the ecological balance and biodiversity, leaving the environment in an unprecedented crisis. We must take timely and effective measures to address these issues. Otherwise, irreversible environmental disasters may occur, affect the foundation of people's survival.
那第三个问题， 请问您如何看待人口增长对食品安全和供给链的影响？因为我们知道您是在这边做这相关的生意嘛，然后这些年您有没有感觉到食品价格的变化？
对食品这一块呢，也是波动挺大的。特别是在这几年挺明显，一些基本的一些食品，比如说像鸡蛋呀、蔬菜、大米，这些常需的这些必需品、生活用品，就是价格呢，就是一直在不同程度的上涨。我感觉这个跟这个人口增长有直接关系吧，它导致这个需求增加，跟这个有直接关系。供应链呢也面临挺大的挑战，特别是前2年这个疫情期间，有很多这个食材短缺，然后呢跟这个价格的直接的飙升，同时呢这让很多的普通家庭这个生活的成本无形当中就提高了很多。对一些就是低收入的一些人群来说，对他们来说这个影响还是确实蛮大的。
As the population continues to rise, the demand for food is constantly expanding. With more people to feed, the consumption of various foods, such as grains, meats, fruits, and vegetables, has increased dramatically. On the supply side, although agricultural technologies have advanced, arable land resources are limited, and food production growth is constrained by factors like natural disasters and climate change, making it difficult to keep up with the pace of population growth. The situation of supply falling short of demand has become more prominent. Merchants compete with each other to bid up prices in order to obtain sufficient supplies, ultimately causing food prices to keep rising. The Consumer Price Index (CPI), a crucial indicator for measuring the price level changes of consumer goods and services purchased by households, has been directly pushed up by the continuous increase in food prices. The continuous rise in food prices is like toppling the first domino, triggering a series of chain reactions, with inflation being the most prominent one. This increases the cost of living and the pressure on people. In the process of economic development, the trend of population growth attracts much attention. When the population continues to grow rapidly, the demand for resources also surges. At this point, if the supply of resources fails to keep up with the population growth, it is easy to fall into the situation described by the theory of the population trap. Per capita income keeps declining due to the imbalance between the population and resources. Economic development stagnates, and a vicious cycle ensues. Regarding breaking out of the population trap theory, Malthus, the father of demography, proposed two preventive methods. 1. At the moral level, Malthus emphasized controlling population growth through moral restraint. He advocated that people should have the awareness of self-restraint in childbearing. For example, people were encouraged to marry late and postpone the childbearing age. In traditional social concepts, early marriage and early childbearing were relatively common phenomena. 2. At the policy level, Malthus advocated that the government should refrain from implementing welfare policies that encourage population growth. Meanwhile, the government could improve the quality of the national population through education policies, enabling people to recognize the balance between population growth and the resource environment, and thus consciously cooperate with population control policies. The challenges brought about by population growth are inevitable. As part of the world's population, what can we do in the face of these challenges?
请问您认为普通个人，就像我们这种老百姓，如何应对人口增长带来的全球发展的挑战，比如生活方式上的改变，或者是社会责任上的承担？请问您有何看法？
哎呀，我感觉这个问题是每一个人的责任，我们都可以从我做起，从小事做起。比如说，减少我们个人生活习惯，减少个人浪费，所以这个垃圾分类，选择这个更环保的一种交通工具、交通方式，这样，我觉得这是我们每个人都应该意识到的。另外，我们应该有责任教育我们的下一代，让他们认识到这个生活资源是有限度的，生活是可持续性的。同时呢，我们也要参与一些这个服务，让我们更好的去理解和应对一些我们存在的社会的一些问题，共同来解决一些问题和贡献出自己一份小小的力量，让我们的环境变得越来越好。
Facing the challenges brought about by population growth, everyone should start with themselves and start from small things. In terms of resource utilization, turn off lights and tighten faucets casually. Put the concept of saving water and electricity into practice with practical actions. Reduce unnecessary energy consumption and enable more rational distribution of limited resources. When traveling daily, choose public transportation, bicycles, or walking more often. This can not only ease traffic congestion, but also reduce carbon emissions, contributing to addressing the environmental pressure caused by population growth. Bring your own eco-friendly bags when shopping. Reject disposable, plastic products. Reduce garbage generation at the source, and contribute to environmental protection. In the community, actively participate in environmental protection publicity activities, convey knowledge of resource conservation and environmental protection to people around you, and encourage more people to form a green lifestyle. Pooling the strength of everyone, we can jointly meet the challenges brought about by population growth. We need to leave the basics of survival for the next generation on our planet. So let's all cheer up and strive for the future.